Hi. So I know it's been 4 months since I last posted a YouTube video. Life happens, whatever. It's like 5 people watch these videos anyway. But thank you if you're here today watching this video. I'm feeling lazy. I didn't plan out a video for today. I'm just gonna make a little taco and show you what goes in it. I make these, if not every day, like at least every other day, maybe every 3 days, because it's easy. It's a nice way to get in a lot of vegetables. You can customize it however you want. Easy to incorporate protein. You could add beans, tofu, whatever. Vegetables also just have protein on their own. But yeah, let me show you guys what I do for my basic taco that I eat like 3 times a week. All right, so this is everything you should need to make your taco. Like I said, you can adjust it to whatever you like, but this is typically what I put in it. So obviously you're gonna need tortillas, and then I either do red onion or white or yellow onion. This one's just so cute, I had to use it. So onion, garlic, usually bell pepper, or sometimes I do 2 just to have like 2 different colors in there. Carrots. So that's pretty much everything that I'm gonna cook down and add in the tortilla. Then I like to add avocado. Obviously I don't heat that up in the skillet because that's kind of nasty, but I'll just smash it on the tortilla with a fork. I'll show you when I get to that part. I don't always put banana peppers in my tacos, but these are so good. If you haven't tried these, highly recommend. I also always squeeze some lime juice over it, and I'll cut up tomatoes, but again, I don't heat those in the skillet with the food. We have some vegan cheese here. I just use whatever vegan cheese I have. Today it happens to be these square pieces, so I'll have to chop those up. And then I'm also adding spinach. This is a spring mix, so I'm just gonna pick out the spinach because the thought of like wilting down lettuce is just disgusting. And then obviously for sauteing, we'll need some olive oil. And I keep it pretty simple with the seasonings. I do salt, pepper, and cumin. You have to use cumin. If you're making a taco without cumin, what is you doing? Oh, baby. So while I'm working here, I'm just adding all my food scraps to this bin, and I will take it out to the compost, which will be used as natural fertilizer for our garden. So don't forget to collect those food scraps and compost. Okay, carrots. Whenever you cut something that's round or doesn't have a flat edge for you to put it on, always cut it so that there is a flat edge, and then put it face down like that, because the more it rolls around, the more likely you are to cut yourself. Trust me, I know from experience. So there's a little tip for you if you didn't already know it. All right, I just picked out a very small handful of spinach that I'm also going to be sauteing with the rest of these veggies. And now that I have everything which is going to be sauteed, chopped up, I can add some oil to my skillet and get ready to cook these things down. So I'm just gonna heat up that oil on some medium-low heat, and in the meantime, the vegetables that you cut but didn't use fully, you can just toss those right back in the fridge. They should last for a few days, but definitely just be aware whenever I use a vegetable halfway, I like to take note that it's in the fridge so that I remember to use it quickly within that week. But yeah, these should stay fine. Just put them in your crisper drawer and use them for the next meal you cook. Okay, so the oil is hot now. So the first thing we're gonna do is add onions. A lot of people add garlic and onions at the same time. I don't think it really makes a difference, but garlic does burn a little faster than onions. So I like to let the onion saute for a little bit before I add the garlic, but like only 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes, so I'm gonna add the garlic in. And I'm gonna let these saute together for like a minute, and then I'll just add the rest of the vegetables and then the seasoning. Onions are looking transparent. We're gonna add in the rest of the veggies. So that's the spinach, which I tore up a little bit in my hands to make the leaves smaller, the yellow bell pepper, and the carrots. And I don't really mind if the bell pepper and carrots are still crunchy because I kind of like that texture. And also, the more you cook down vegetables, the more they lose their vitamins. So like bell peppers, for example, are really high in vitamin C, and the more you cook them, the less vitamin C they have. It's not a big deal, but I am basically just saying I don't mind if it's still crunchy when I eat it. So I'm just gonna give this all a stir and make sure everything is kind of evenly distributed in the pan. And then we can add our seasonings. salt, pepper, cumin. I like a lot of cumin, so, you know, do it to your taste buds, but I'm going hard. Once everything has been added to the pan, I turn the heat down to low, stir it, and then what I like to do in the meantime is prep everything else that will go into the tacos. So the avocado, the tomatoes, the banana peppers. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. Oh my God, this avocado is horrible. It's fine. I'll use the parts that are still good. When the veggies are almost done cooking, I like to plop a tortilla on there just so it can steam a little bit and soften up. Normally, I would just use shredded cheese, but because I don't have that, I am gonna be prepping the cheese just by cutting it into tiny little shreds. Yeah, you can skip this step if you don't want cheese or if you have shredded cheese, but gotta do this today. Awesome, so everything is prepped and ready to go. I'm gonna take my tortilla off from on top of the pan. It's nice and warm and a little bit more flexible now too. Now I'm going to add some avocado mash to the base of the tortilla. Sometimes I'll just leave it cubed and just have the chunks, but I kind of like this because it serves as sort of a glue to make the sauteed veggies stick in place inside the tortilla. Then we're gonna add those sauteed veggies right on top of the avocado. I feel like I could probably make 2 tacos out of this, so I'm not gonna use all of the sauteed veggies. All right, and then all that's left to do is just add those toppings. So I have my man-made shredded cheese here. Some of those banana peppers, I'm telling you, these are so good. They're super tangy and they have a nice bite to them, so definitely recommend trying these out in your taco dishes. And then I'll sprinkle on top some of those diced tomatoes. These tortillas are tiny, so all this stuff is not gonna fit inside of them, but you get the idea. I also remembered that we have some cilantro in our house right now, so I'm just gonna rip that up and sprinkle that on top. I like a lot of cilantro. If you like cilantro, let me know in the comments below. And then last but not least, you're just gonna finish it off with a squeeze of lime juice. I also like a lot of lime juice, so really, like I said, all of this is customizable. If you don't like one of the things I put in this taco, just leave it out. If you wanna add more protein, you could add black beans, chickpeas. This has protein by itself, but if you're looking for something a little more protein filled, you can definitely do that. But this is the finished product. Really quickly, I just want to add that another thing I often put in these tacos, but I didn't have with me today, is mushrooms. Definitely add mushrooms if you like them. You can also add hot sauce or make a really simple cilantro lime dressing with some soaked cashews. So tons of ways to change this up and make it the way you like it, but those are just a few ideas that I've tried out that have worked really well. Okay. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try out these tacos. Maybe I gave you a new idea. Maybe you've never tried banana peppers before. I hope you try out these tacos, and if you do, let me know in the comments below how you like them.